Okay. So when you are wanting to lose weight, say your goal for 2023 is I want to lose X amount of pounds. I want this goal physique. Okay. A lot of clients come to me and they're okay, what supplement do I need to take for fat loss? What is going to help me burn fat faster? We all want this fast fix when it comes to losing weight and hitting our goals. But I like to, with all my clients, set out the game plan so they're able to get long-term sustainable results. A lot of the fat loss supplements out there, they're gearing toward just like instant fast fixes. But when it comes down to it, I believe in certain things. I believe that there are good and bad supplements out there and things that we should actually go for other than fat burners to help us get results, but also achieve our optimal health. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through what I believe are the best fat loss supplements out there. I'm going to be explaining who, everything, benefits, all of that. But before I go into it, I'm not a doctor. Always talk to your doctor before you guys do put any new supplements, anything into your body. This is just going through my experience, my background, and everything from there. So let's dive right into it. In order to lose 1 pound of fat, you have to be in a deficit of 3,500 calories, okay? With all my clients, when they first come to me, I look at a few different factors. There's 3 key factors when it comes to fat loss. Number 1, I make sure that my clients are in a good calorie range. They're consuming enough calories so that when we take them into a deficit, I would never take someone into a deficit that's coming to me that's at 1,200 calories because I'm going to have to get their calories very low. That's going to mess up their hormones. And then on top of that, we got to add in a lot of cardio to get us to burn that 3,500 calories for 1 pound of fat. So the first thing is when someone's going for fat loss, you need to be in a deficit of 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound of fat. So ask yourself this, are you in that place before going into fat loss? Because no supplement is going to get you to lose that fat if you're not able to get that through your diet and through cardio. Number 2, another big factor is going to be your stress, your sleep. So I ask my clients, okay, where's our sleep at? Where's our recovery? And where's our daily stress? If your stress is through the roof, you're not getting enough sleep. If you're going into a fat loss phase and you're taking your calories lower, you're adding in more cardio, you have the stress of having to prep out your meals. All of this is going to increase your cortisol levels, which are your fight or flight response. So that's not going to make it easier for you to lose weight. So until you optimize, guys, your calories, your macronutrients, and your sleep and your recovery, those are the big spots that you want to start at before just going into supplements. But we're going to dive into it because you guys asked me, Elizabeth, best fat loss supplements. So we're going to go right into it. Okay. So big thing before we get started, guys, no supplement can make fat loss happen without a caloric deficit, okay? But there are ways to help with our recovery and things that can help aid and assist our body in losing weight, and that's what we're going to come into. So I just wanted to throw that out there before we get started. So I'm going to break it down into 3 different groups. First is going to be our foundation supplements that I take every day. My clients take them, and these help with bridging the gaps in our diet. Then I'm going to move into specific ones that I incorporate on fat loss phases to help maintain muscle mass, to help with strength in the gym, and to help with our metabolism. And then I'm going to break it into fat burners, specific ones, and pre-workouts. So starting off, I have my foundations, okay? Let's face it, guys, we have a crazy lifestyle, and a lot of us don't have time to meal prep, get in our daily fruits, our vegetables, everything in. So there are 3 things that I do every single day, and it is my greens, my reds, which they're over here, and my Microfactor packet. So what these are, okay? So the greens and reds are high in antioxidants, and they have a ton of green superfoods in it. So what this does, the greens actually help in your body to help with your energy. They're very oxygen rich. They kill off bad bacteria. They're going to help with digestion and assist in reducing bloating. The reds are high in all of our antioxidants, our polyphenols. That's going to help in our body as an anti-inflammatory. The greens also help with your body's assisting in natural detoxification. So if you look at your diet and you are not getting in, your daily servings of your fruits and your vegetables, a good variety of your colors in your diet, guys, these are my staples, because when you focus on getting the micronutrients, if you're running around, you're a high stress lifestyle, your body gets depleted in its micronutrients. You may start feeling fatigued, low energy, you get cravings. If you've been C-section, been on antibiotics in the past, that kills off the good and bad bacteria in your gut. So the specific greens and reds that I do have your prebiotics, your probiotics. They have a glycemic balancing blend, which is going to help stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the day, which is going to help with cravings, bloating, digestion, assimilation of your nutrients, and overall energy. So my greens and my reds are my staple foundation products. It's not a fat burner. It is to bridge the gaps in your diet to make sure you are getting all of your micronutrients. It helps with your digestion. If you're able to get the good probiotics back into your gut, you're going to be able to absorb your nutrients from your food, assimilate them. You're going to have more energy, less cravings, and feel your best self. If you feel good, you're going to want to make healthier food choices. You're going to have more energy in the gym to push your body. So my greens and reds are my staples. And then also my Microfactor. What this is you see the people that have 50,000 supplements on their countertop. They have their vitamin D. Then they have their antioxidant, their CoQ10, their probiotic, their multivitamin, their multivitamin. This is my one-stop shop. So this is going to give me everything. It has your omega-3 in here, which omega-3s are coming from like our fish oil, very anti-inflammatory to the body. If you're training hard, your body is in a state of inflammation. You want to lower the inflammation. As we age, as we get older, we want to support our brain, our focus, our memory, our cognition. And this, again, has all of our micronutrients and probiotics for our gut. So those are my foundations. I am always on those. I will link free shipping below, guys, and my support link on all of these for you. And I want you to put down any of your questions. Now that we hit our foundations to hit our gut, our absorption, our simulation, all of that, we're going to move into specific ones that have helped me and my clients when it comes to fat loss. My first one is my 421. As I talked about, if you want to lose weight, you want to make sure that you're getting you're getting your stress levels down, and you want to make sure that you're maximizing your sleep. If we're not sleeping and we're not getting our stress down, you're not going to be recovering. You're going to feel worn down into the gym. Your body's going to have those increased fight or flight response hormones, our adrenal, the stimulation, and you're going to store water. You're going to store fat. Your body is not going to be into that state of optimizing fat loss. So what this specific one does, so in simple terms, the quality of your sleep is the most important factor when it comes to achieving a fat loss goal, guys, okay? But it's overlooked because we tend to do so much, and sleep is the first thing to go. That can cause an increase in your appetite stimulating hormones, so like your ghrelin levels. It can increase our cortisol levels and decrease your glucose tolerance, okay? Optimally, this basically lowers our metabolism, okay? Stress is everywhere. I'm not saying get rid of your stress, but stress is more than just mental. It's physical. It's the band you're putting on your body. It could be emotional. It could be coming from a job. And when you're constantly stressed out through being on lower calories, work stress, environmental stress, pushing your body stress, and then not sleeping, that causes your body to hold on to fat in your midsection, cause low energy. So I take this 5 days on, 2 days off. It is a cortisol reducer. It basically has like GABA, CABA, different herbs in there to help calm your mind, but other herbs in there to help actually with your cortisol levels and reduce them. So it's going to help you have the best sleep of your life. It has magnesium in here, so it helps slow your mind, so you're able to fall asleep, stay asleep. My clients tell me they're like, I have the best sleep of my life. I feel less bloated, and I feel like my energy levels throughout the day, again, are more stable. So if you guys have a hard time falling asleep, you deal with a lot of stress, My Core 21 is my go-to. Sleep, stress, boom. Okay, the next thing I want to mention is going to be creatine. So a lot of you guys hear about creatine when it comes to building muscle. For everyone hopping on, we are talking about fat loss supplements. I'm breaking it into the foundational supplements, what I believe is beneficial for fat loss, and then a few extra things at the end. So creatine is known for actually building muscle, okay? But I believe this is very important to have in fat loss, even especially for my vegans and vegetarians. Creatine is found in red meat. So if we're vegetarian and we're vegan, if we're trying to build muscle, this is very important to have in your diet. It really, in simple terms, it helps you store ATP. So it increases your ATP production. So you're able to push for that extra 1 to 2 reps in the gym. So the feeling of having that powerful, that explosive kind of strength in the gym. I do 5 milligrams post-workout. This also, creatine is rich in eggs, red meat, fish. But again, if you're on a vegetarian or vegan diet, this may be something that you want to look into. So I incorporate creatine when I am either trying to build muscle or when I am on fat loss, because when you are on fat loss, this is where a lot of people go wrong. They change their training and they start doing less reps. They start going lightweight, thinking they need to tone the muscle. You want to make sure that you are still training the same way you did when you were on your surplus, still pushing your body, trying to keep those weights up in the gym so that your body maintains that muscle. So the creatine kind of just helps you, again, store ATP in that muscle. So you're able to push for that extra 1 to 2 reps, maintaining the lean muscle, more muscle, higher metabolism. And our whole goal is when we are on fat loss, we are not building muscle. We are trying to do everything we can through our diet, our training, and our recovery to maintain so we can keep that metabolism higher and keep those body composition changes that we just worked so hard for. So creatine is my second. Now, we are moving on to, let's move on to my third one. So I just did a whole video on pre and post workout nutrition. It's a live that I did. So if you go to my lives, pre and post workout nutrition, watch it. It is very important. One of the big factors I find a lot of my clients come to me is they come to me and they're not hitting their daily protein goal. Protein plays a huge role when it comes to satiety, so keeping you feeling satiated throughout the day. Also, it plays a big role in recovery, so rebuilding your muscle fiber tissues. If you are on a fat loss phase, I don't recommend training fasted. If you're training fasted and you're on a caloric deficit, you're already going to be not having as much of those amino acids in our body, the carbohydrates and all that. So we don't want to be breaking down our own muscle for fuel during our training. So again, protein powder is not necessary, but it is a staple because to me, it helps me reach my daily protein requirements because I have a busy lifestyle. So I do my post-workout stack that I'll put in the description below, pre and post-workout. So why I do this? Number one, making sure to get a good protein and carbohydrate source, which is in the stack. It's a glucose disposal agent. It's a glucose supplement as well as my protein is going to help give me the energy to train so that I'm able to hit the same weights in the gym and have that strength, as well as the amino acids, so I'm not breaking down my own muscle fiber. And then when you are training, your body is going to a catabolic state, so you're breaking down your muscle. In order to shut that process off, you want to make sure you're getting a carbohydrate and a protein source post-workout to shut it off so you're able to repair, recover. That's going to help you with muscle soreness, muscle recovery, and again, so you're not dipping into your own into your own muscle. You want to make sure you're getting that good post-workout meal. So I do the chocolate one. I do a plant-based protein because I am allergic to dairy, but I will also put a whey protein below for you guys that do dairy, okay? So again, having a protein powder is not a necessary thing. You could 100% go to Whole Foods, but when it comes to reaching your goals, I feel like when it comes to fat loss, You're focused on trying to meal prep your food. So you have your life going on, you have your work, your job, and having a simple, easy go-to to help optimize your pre and post-workout nutrition is going to help with recovery. It's going to help you maintain your muscle, and it's going to help you reach your goals. Because again, protein is one of the major macronutrients that goes underlooked, especially as we're getting older. All my females out there, we tend to not get a lot. When I have my clients track, they're getting, maybe 40, 50 grams a day, which again, plays a huge role in satiety, maintaining our lean muscle mass, recovery, metabolism. So I do the Power Pro, and I do it with the Ignition. So it's a stack that I do my carbohydrate with the protein, and I'll put it in the description below for you guys. So you guys can get more information and free shipping if you want to try it out. Next, so we are going to dive into 3 more supplements, and these are going to be more on that fat burning type deal that you guys may hear about. So I am not an everyday person when it comes to, I'm seeing how I want to structure this. I am not an everyday person when it comes to taking pre-workout. I do believe that there is a time and a place for a pre-workout. The problem is a lot of pre-workouts out there have a lot of dyes and chemicals. I know that I used to use, when I was first starting bodybuilding, I would use C4. There's like red dye, yellow dye, all of that. It's not good for your body, guys. You do not want to put dyes and chemicals. The only pre-workout that I use is called Megawatt Natural. I love the watermelon. Basically, what this does is when you're on a caloric deficit, guys, let's face it, the longer you're on a deficit, energy kind of starts to go. If you need that little motivation, that little drive, that focus to really get into your workout, get into your session, having a pre-workout on hand it's beneficial. I'm not saying this is an everyday thing. When I lost my 90 pounds, I would incorporate this on my lower body days. And what this does, it doesn't give you that tingling beta-alanine spike and crash like most pre-workouts. This one specifically, the caffeine is going to have a thermogenic effect on your body. So it helps you burn fat. But what it does is has neurotropics in here. So it gives you this really intense focus. So you're able to really just dial in, focus on your mind-muscle connection, focus on your workout. It gives you that perfect amount of energy to help give you a boost so that you're able to push it for pushing those weights in the gym. You're able to get through your workout. But I also sometimes will use this throughout the day instead of going toward coffee. My body just does not do good with coffee. Never did, but this is the one that I do. Again, it has green tea in here. It has all of your minerals in here. So electrolytes. So if you're training hard, you're sweating a lot, you get the imbalance of your sodium, potassium. This has all your electrolytes in here. And it also has your B vitamins in here that get depleted due to stress. So this is that perfect, gives you energy for your training sessions. If you find like you're lacking motivation in the gym, also it helps give you that mental focus. So I love having a pre-workout on hand, and specifically this one because it has no extra chemicals. It does not bother my gut. Now that we went through foundations, and I have a special treat for you guys at the end, but we went through foundations, some staples. We're going to address 2 fat burners because I know you guys are going to do them. Okay. So the DV Goddess, it is a fat burner. Okay. What I like about this one, it actually has in here, it's more specific for females, and they have the one for men, but this one is going to go for more for females. As females, we have estrogen, progesterone levels, different hormones. We tend to store fat more in our midsection. This actually helps, and I'm going to I want to share you guys the specific ones here. It has green tea in here, but it also has like ashwagandha in here to help with our body's hormone, our stress response in here too. But specifically, I wanted to bring this up for you guys. I wrote this down. It helps with cravings. So this is going to help. It has a little bit of caffeine coming in here through green tea. It helps with your the green tea has the caffeine. It has a few other herbs in there to help with focus, energy throughout the day, and cravings. So this, again, guys, this would be like a last go-to. I don't go toward fat burners with my clients. I go to the foundational products. We focus on whole foods, addressing things with our sleep and our recovery. This is like a last resort. You're really dialing in. You're, going for a big event. You're in your last few weeks and you're just starting to get some cravings, starting to lose energy throughout the day, and you kind of just want a little booster. That's when you would go to this. Other one is L-carnitine. Same similar kind of factor when it comes to it. It helps with fat metabolism. Basically, a key part of your ability to efficiently burn fat is providing your body with the right nutrients to metabolize stored fat. And L-carnitine is an amino acid, and it plays a key role in transporting fatty acids into your cells to be burned for energy. So this one specifically, they paired the L-carnitine with, I can never pronounce this word, fructoxanthin. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I am so bad at pronunciation sometimes. But it's found in green superfoods, and it stores in fat cells. So over time, it prevents fat storage and induces fat loss. So this is an L-carnitine. It helps basically your body's utilization to combat fat storage and burn body fat. Now, let me say this with a grain of salt. Supplements will not get you the results if you do not have the correct training, recovery, and diet, okay? With all of my clients, I have them track their food. I have them track their macros. They're hitting a certain amount of carbs, fat, and protein each day, really making sure that we're optimizing everything at our meals for keeping our strength up in the gym when we're in that fat loss phase, as well as recovering too, okay? Number two, I look at my clients' sleep. I look at our stress levels. I look at if my females, if they're in menopause or if they're on their cycle during that month, if we're on our period. And I make sure that our sleep and our stress and everything is prioritized there. If we're in a good place, we got, our sleep is good, our training's optimized, we're focusing on whole foods with our diets, and we're looking to kind of change things up, get a little extra boost, optimize it, that's when we add in supplements. My greens, my reds, my Microfactor, I have almost all my clients on these because they bridge the gaps and they feel the difference. They're like, Elizabeth, my cravings go away. My digestion has never felt better. My immune system is up because 70% of your immune system is in your gut. And let's face it, guys, it's not what you're eating, it's what you're absorbing and you're assimilating. So if you're bridging the gaps, getting all of your micronutrients in that get depleted due to stress, you're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. You're going to make healthier food choices. Then I look at, hey, are we hitting our protein goal? Are we just so crazy in life that we don't have time that adding in a protein shake or a protein powder is going to be beneficial to hitting our daily protein requirements to help maintain that lean muscle mass? If it is, that's when we go toward, adding in my Vegan Power Pro, or if we're getting very sore, we're not recovering good, or we're in a rush, boom, we optimize it there. Next, if our sleep isn't going good, if we're high stress, that's when I look into adding in the Core 21. If our energy starts going down in our training, that's when I look into keeping like a little pre-workout on hand. I have most of my clients on creatine anyways. And then my last resorts are the DB Goddess and the L-carnitine. So as you guys can see, I don't say, okay, to a client, we're going to go fat loss. We're going to put you on this fat burner, this, that's going to reach our goal. Everything we do is we focus on quality with sleep, nutrition. And if you go to someone and they say, okay, you're at 1,200 calories, you want fat loss, we're going to take you into fat loss, we're going to push you with tons of cardio, we're going to throw you on a lot of fat burners, that's not going to be sustainable, guys. Optimize your health with the staples, bridge the gaps at where you're lacking. If you guys have any questions, I have my email below. My website is ElizabethAylor. Got info, everything's in the description. There is plenty of ways to contact me. You could DM me on Instagram. You could send me a comment below. You could send me over an email. I am here to help. Again, I am not a doctor. Always talk with your doctor before you make any changes. If you do need help reaching your goals, I'm onboarding clients for March right now. So you can just go directly through my website, fill out the application. I'll be in direct contact within 24 hours with you. But again, the whole reason for this live today was to show you guys that there's tons of information out there, so much out there about get this fat burner, get that. But a fat burner is not going to get you to reach your goals. It's having the right training program for you, having the right macronutrients for you based off of your age, if you're in menopause, if you have hysterectomy, if you have gut issues. Because if we get all of those things in alignment, your metabolism is going to start booming. That's how I have clients working out 3 days a week, eating more food, and losing fat after years of dieting. And that's optimizing everything with nutrition. And again, my foundations, my Reds, my Greens, and my Microfactor, these are always going to be my staples. And yes, I always do my pre and post workout because I never get sore anymore. And it's easy for me to hit my daily requirements and it tastes amazing. So if you guys have any questions, please shoot a comment below. Also, if you guys want to try any of these supplements out, I have my links below for you guys. It is my direct support link. You do not have to use it. It does support me. I get a little bit of commission from it. So if you guys do want to support me, you get free shipping over $75. And to give back to you guys, if you ever do use it, please send me over an email with your order number because I do a monthly $100 giveaway to give back to you guys. So if you have ordered through it, send me your order number so I can put you in my monthly giveaway to give back to you guys as well. And then what I love about them is they do 110 back money guarantee. So if you get something and you don't like it, you can send it back and they give you a full amount refund. Okay. So I hope this was helpful today. I have a new YouTube coming this Friday. But I did want to mention something. So it is Valentine's Day. Tanky, come here, Tank. We got an announcement. We got a special announcement for you guys. So it is Valentine's Day. If you're single out there, I want to tell you guys, you are amazing just who you are. I've been single for over 2 years now. Baby Tank, my little French bulldog, will say I'm taken. He is my Valentine. But in honor of Valentine's Day, I wanted to do a treat for you guys. So for Valentine's Day, I am giving 20% off my workout programs. I have 2 workout programs. I have my healthy food swaps and my Stop Doing Crunches core guide. If you guys have been following me a while, you know that my Stop Doing Crunches core guide, it is a breakdown on everything. What to eat, when to eat, the foods to eat, what to eat at each meal, how to calculate your macros, how to adjust it. What if the number on the scale is not moving? I have over 190 exercises linked in there with full video descriptions. I have at-home and gym-based workouts, everything to hit your core. When I got my back injury, I did these specific workouts straight from my TVA to build my core back up. I have all levels too. And then my healthy food swaps is actually over 150 food swaps. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, low FODMAP, keto, vegetarian, vegan, raw vegan options, no added sweeteners, no added nothing, no artificial ingredients. Everything is legit gut friendly. So if you guys have been wanting to get my Stop Doing Crunches core guide or my healthy food swaps, I will put it in the description below. It's on my website. And you can use the code VDAY, so V as in Valentine's Day, DAY, 20 for 20% off. And that is today only, and it's limited to 50 individuals. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot the comments below. Share this video with a friend. If you have any questions, let me know. And I am so excited to I love doing these lives with you guys. I feel like it creates such a good connection. And thank you guys again for taking your time to join me today. And I hope you found this helpful. I just wanted to put a video out there sharing fat loss supplements and sharing, you know what? You do not need a fat loss supplement to reach your goals. Focus on your health, focus on your staples, your foundations, get your gut health, your hormones, your energy, your cravings, everything on point. your metabolism will come together. Don't just go think, okay, I want fat loss. I'm going to go buy a fat burner. It's going to get me there. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there today and kind of share more of my take on it. So I love you guys. I hope you had an amazing day and I hope you enjoyed this.